excited to welcome you for the first time ever inside Alienware Mission Control, right in the heart of Defy City, Alienware's creative island in Fortnite. This is the perfect spot for the 2023 Alienware update, am I right? And here's the coolest part, the Mission Controller. With each turn of this dial, a new LED color will bring you the latest from Alienware, including the amazing new Alienware laptops with their legendary design, the coolest monitors and accessories, a brand new feature for customizing and enhancing your gaming experience like never before. Alienware's next big announcement in collegiate gaming and education, the latest features coming to Alienware Arena, and we'll get an exclusive inside look at what's coming next right here in Defy City. Plus, we'll be giving away a new Alienware X16 laptop featuring NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 series graphics. Yeah, for real. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get this show on the road with a little help from some of our favorite Alienware experts. Eddie, Matt, so good to see you both again.
Good to see you too.
Good times.
Yes, thank you for being here. For those of you watching who may not know Eddie and Matt, please introduce yourselves and tell us what you do at Alienware.
Of course, yeah, my name's Matt McGowan. I run the business aspects of Alienware, but the coolest part of my job is I have a team that does all of these great award-winning products. And so we talk with customers, we understand what products we want to bring to market, what features they need to have, and my job couldn't be better, so.
Cool. Eddie?
That's awesome. Hey guys, Eddie Goyanes here. Been a part of the Alienware team since 2004. Really trying to tell the stories behind these products. The best part of my job is getting in front of you guys and telling you how cool they all are. So let's get to that. What do you guys say?
Let's do it. I have to say, I absolutely love these new laptops. They are beautiful. Y'all have really outdone yourselves this time.
Thanks, Trish. Our design team worked really hard on this. This is the third generation of the Legend industrial design. And it's inspired by this futuristic minimal approach to what we imagine gaming PCs might look like. A long time ago, we tried to challenge ourselves to think, hey, what could a gaming PC look like way out into the future? And this is the third generation of Legend. So we're super excited to bring it to everyone. One of my favorite things about this is it's not just gorgeous, it's also very functional. There's all these features like the V-Rail Edge, which helps you open and close real easily, right? You don't have to use both hands. The perimeter foot on the bottom of the system allows for great airflow, but it's also so subtle and it's so refined. And the stadium shape that we introduced in 2019 is really the basis for this design. When you shut the laptop, you can see how uniform that shape is, and that's consistent across the board. Yeah. So it's a very beautiful, very elegant design, and it's always prioritizing performance to make sure gamers get what they want the most.
Yeah, and I'll add, the Legend 3 evolution is one of the biggest in Alienware history. So you can see Legend ID across not only the PCs, but also our peripherals. So mouse, keyboards, displays. It's really an amazing transformation.
Yeah, it's a very, very cohesive design. Legend 3.0, form, function, and quality. I love it. And you can really see it in these laptops.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love the new colorways. I mean, we have this amazing lunar silver color and this dark metallic moon. Both of them use a new application towards paint because we're doing this on anodized aluminum. So when you feel them, you feel that sturdiness that we love, and they just look gorgeous. It's a very different finish towards last generation.
It is, it's very space-like.
Yeah, and the lighting's gorgeous. We've done a number on X16, and we've stayed consistent across the board in the entire portfolio, so it's beautiful.
Yeah, now don't forget, all of the lights are controlled through Alienware Command Center.
That's
and our
right.
Alien Effects software
so cool.
suite, which is completely brand new.
Yeah.
Okay, spoiler alert though. Guys, we're gonna get a closer look at the brand new Command Center software a little later. But now we have the brand new X series and M series laptops right here. So tell us a little bit more about them.
Sure. So X series, the easy way to think about them is they're thin and they're powerful. It's also the series where we roll out our latest innovations. We've got architects and engineers working on patents. We rolled out quad fan designs, which, you know, up until now, no one else is featuring. Our hinge allows us to go thinner. In fact, the 14-inch remains the world's thinnest 14-inch gaming laptop. But the X16 is incredibly special. It has the best Alien Effects lighting we've ever rolled out. It has our full metal chassis. We're using anodized aluminum, like I mentioned. We have mag alloy, we have stainless steel, and all of this contributes to the way it feels when you use it day to day. It contributes to the thinness, and none of these things get in the way with the performance of the system when you're gaming. To that, the experience is also improved with a 6-speaker design. The X16 is the first Alienware laptop that has a 6-speaker setup. And just like last generation, we've got Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision across the entire portfolio, so we're super stoked. Finally, the X16 is going to offer 17-inch gaming performance in a 16-inch form factor. It's just incredible.
It is incredible.
Yeah, the X is incredible, but the M is an absolute performance
It's not a
powerhouse.
competition, gentlemen.
Okay, overstep.
It's true.
But it's an absolute performance powerhouse. Brand new products available now in 16-inch and 18-inch displays. By the way, the 18-inch is the most powerful Alienware to date.
Woohoo!
So up to 250 watts. We have Element 31 now on the CPU and the GPU. That's part of our Cryotech solution.
Nice.
Right? We have 16:10 aspect ratio, high resolution gaming displays. And we have added the number pad back to the 18-inch, which was a customer request, and so it is now available on the 18.
Awesome. So yeah, you know, when you're taking a break in between matches to get some of your spreadsheet type work done, you now can do all of that on your M18.
That's right.
That's
right.
cool. All right, well, fantastic. Thank you both so much for sharing a bit about the X series, the M series. Folks, stick around for more exclusive announcements and your chance to win a new Alienware X16 laptop, just like this one over here, featuring NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 series graphics. Again, make sure that you stay tuned because we've got all sorts of exclusive announcements coming up from right here in Defy City Mission Control. Welcome back to the 2023 Alienware update here in Alienware Mission Control. If you want to create the ultimate PC gaming setup, and who doesn't, you need some essential gear. Here to tell us all about Alienware gaming accessories are Mike and Chris from our product marketing team. Take it away, guys.
Thanks, Trisha.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
Yeah, and Chris, you know, here at Alienware, we've been expanding our peripheral line to provide more options for gamers and
Yes.
to help them play the way that they want to play. From the people starting out their journey PC gaming to those desk-bound gamers that are playing marathon sessions.
The little baby PC gamers all the way up.
All the way up
Yeah.
to those the people that are more on the move, that are looking for those options that help them be more mobile.
Yeah.
And today we're going to introduce the latest members of the Alienware family.
Can't wait. So what do you want to look at first?
Let's start at the 620M.
Okay.
So the 620M is our new wireless gaming mouse. Last year we brought out the AW720M. Lots of innovation for us, lots of interesting features on that mouse. Some of that's going to come over to this one. The thing to know about AW620M is its sculpted shape.
Ooh.
It's right-handed.
Can I touch it?
You can absolutely touch it. I'm going to grab this one too. So
it's sculpted.
It's very sculpted. It's a full-size mouse. It's got the right-hand shape. It's got a thumb channel. It's designed for those desk-bound gamers who are there to play long hours. Desk-bound, yes, like myself. That's how I play.
Yeah, same.
So it has two modes of connection, 2.4 gigahertz wireless. You can also connect directly. You can play and charge at the same time. It's got Alien Effects lighting programmable buttons. You go into Alienware Command Center. I like to call it AWCC. That's what we say around here, right?
Yeah, the lingo.
The lingo. I like to go in there and set the mouse up the way I want it. There's a lot of configurability options for buttons and lighting.
Yeah.
And whenever you need to recharge, you just plug in and play.
Great.
And we're going to move on here to our new headsets. We've got the AW520H wired gaming headset.
Okay.
We've got the AW720H dual mode wireless gaming headset.
right.
The dual mode wireless is 2.4 gigahertz connection or 3.5 millimeter wired connection. On the 2.4 gigahertz connection, you have Dolby Atmos, AI noise canceling on the boom microphone. You have a game chat balance dial, so you can talk to your squad.
So you can hear
and
your friends screaming at you, you're in the wrong place.
Or
you know?
less of that, more of game sound.
Yeah, and you can select. Wow,
you can balance it the way you like.
I actually didn't know that was a thing you could do.
Yeah, so it also
Right
has,
on the headset.
Yeah, it's tactile controls, which I love. It has a sliding suspension headband, and you can have your fit the way you like it. This is for that person who's doing that marathon gaming at home.
Okay.
It has.
I got to call out too. It's fabric.
It's fabric. Yeah. Yeah. It's got a nice.
That is so
fit.
nice. It's like a piece of clothing.
It's a statement,
Yeah.
and I'm going to put it on to make
Yeah.
my statement.
Yeah.
It's a great fit. It's easy to adjust. Very intuitive. It's hard to hear with it on when I'm talking to,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
you right
You don't
now.
have to
so
do
I'm
it
going to
right
take it
now.
off. That's our AW720H.
I love it.
Great battery life on that as well. That will support those gaming hours that you want to play.
Okay.
Our 520H is that same great sliding suspension headband. It's got the 40 millimeter high-res certified drivers. 720H does as well. I forgot to mention that. This also has Dolby Atmos support on the USB wired connection. So that's the big difference, right, between these two guys. This is the USB wired connection. The AW720H has the 2.4 gigahertz wireless and the 3.5 millimeter wired.
Okay.
So if you're connecting via that 3.5 millimeter wired connection, you're expanding your reach across other platforms. Same concept for the AW520H, except it's a 3.5 millimeter adapter that you'll plug in to the USB, and then you can expand that reach as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
All of these have AlienFX lighting. You can go into
Yes.
AWCC,
Yeah.
Alienware Command Center,
Yeah.
and customize the lighting.
I love the
way you
lighting.
like.
Yeah.
I love the lighting.
I love to goof off with it.
Me too. So we're going to talk now about something I'm really excited about. This is the AW920K. This is Alienware's first ever wireless gaming keyboard. It's tri-mode. It's the tri-mode wireless gaming keyboard.
Yeah.
You'll remember tri-mode from last year when we introduced the AW920H and the AW720M.
Yeah.
3 ways to connect: 2.4 gigahertz wireless, Bluetooth, wired connection. That's what's happening here as well.
Amazing.
The difference here is your Bluetooth connections. There's 3 channels for that. So when you are wanting to select which channel you're on, there's an easy push button in the back and an indicator to let you know which one you're on.
Okay.
The beauty of that is you're able to use this keyboard with multiple devices, and it's simple to switch. You can be at your main workstation, move to a different workstation, use a different PC or compatible device, or like you were telling me earlier, you have one desk,
Yep.
2 systems,
Yeah.
and you can switch easily
Yeah.
between
I'm
the
always
2.
switching between a couple.
Yeah, and this makes it really simple.
Yeah.
The other wonderful connectivity option is the magnetic snap charging, which we introduced with AW720M. It's as simple as that magnet clicking on.
What is it? This right here?
It's that right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's the wireless
Oh,
extender.
wow. That's a powerful magnet.
It's a powerful magnet. Yeah, so this just sits right on your desktop with the wireless dongles there. Picture yourself playing your best game ever. The power starts to run low.
Yeah.
No need to panic. You just get close to that, snaps in, you hear that, good to go.
Nice.
The keyboard won't win the game for you. That's your job,
Yeah.
but we'll give you the tools to do
Well,
it.
let me know when you get a keyboard that won a game for me, and I'll buy it.
I'll have to check, see if we're working on that. But the other thing to note on the AW920K, and
Yeah,
it's
these
obvious.
doodads up here.
Yeah, that's a great feature, and it's new for us. What you have there are 2 tactile controls. You have a dial, and you have a rocker switch. When you get the 920K, plug in, it's automatically mapped to Windows volume and track media controls.
Okay.
You go into Alienware Command Center, you can select a compatible Windows productivity control, and you can customize it to your choice of those.
Okay.
So if you prefer it to be something else, you can change it and make it work for you the way you want it to work.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have alien effects across everything.
Yes. Yeah.
AW920K is no exception.
I love the lights. Like, I get excited about the
I
lights.
love the lights,
I'm glad
too.
that it's all across all peripherals now.
Yeah, this carries on what we started with a 420K, which we released in the fall, our 10 keyless keyboard. That same updated Legend design, sleeker form factor. We're bringing back the PBT double shot keycaps.
Okay.
That gives you great durability, fade resistance. It's those 2 layers of material, Legends molded into
Yeah, I've
the
definitely
cap.
had keyboards where I just wear down the can't see the numbers anymore.
Yeah,
the
and
letters,
that's something that you don't have to worry about here.
Yeah, cool.
Cherry MX red switches are coming back. Linear, quick, great choice for gaming. Great battery life across all of our wireless peripherals so that it can support you in your epic gaming sessions, as I like to have personally. That's our selection of new peripherals, and we have one more thing to talk about that I'm very excited about. Last fall, like I just mentioned, we released our AW420K TKL 10 keyless keyboard. Everyone was very excited here.
Yeah.
And
even internally at Alienware, everyone's like, we need one of these.
Big deal, yeah. I use mine every day.
Yeah.
And I love it. And we're happy to introduce now the Lunar Light version of the AW420K. You're going to get the same sleek form factor. You're going to get the same PBT double shot keycaps, cherry red switches, the sleek design, integrated cable routing, detachable cable, which is great for a compact form factor keyboard because you want to put that in your backpack and go.
Yeah.
It's much easier to take that cord out than do the old cord wrap, which we're all guilty of at some point in our lives.
It's uncouth.
Yeah, exactly. Now we don't even have to worry about it because we can just detach that cable, put it in the pocket, and go.
I love it.
The one thing that's missing from this that you need for your game setup is a great monitor.
Yes, I have.
You have some.
Yeah, and I have some monitors here. So, but before I get into any new announcements, I want to recap an amazing year of innovation for Alienware monitors. So we had introduced the AW2523HF. This is our tournament standard 360 hertz refresh rate monitor. This is what the pros use. It has a brand new industrial design that was designed with input from our friends at Team Liquid and from other pro gamers. We also introduced the AW2723DF. Now this is a 280 hertz quad HD monitor. It's for players who don't want to make a huge compromise between speed and visual fidelity. And you might remember a year ago, we introduced the AW3423DW.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
It's a big deal.
It's the world's first QD OLED gaming monitor. This is a 34-inch display, ultra-wide. And here today, we released this a few months ago, the AW3423DWF with a Witcher 3 playing here. This is the sibling to the original G-Sync QD OLED that we released about 12 months ago.
Yeah, when we plugged this thing in today, I looked at it and I was like, it is amazing.
I
the
know.
Color, the clarity.
Yeah.
And just looking at it right now, I mean, the curve, the color, all of that stuff just really pulls you in.
Yeah, these QD OLEDs, they've set a new bar for what players can expect from their gaming monitors. This one in particular, the FreeSync Premium Pro version, has a 165 hertz refresh rate and has a 0.1 millisecond response time. So that means every pixel can refresh almost instantaneously. And what that means is that blurring and ghosting is virtually eliminated. And to continue the story of innovation, that's been happening lately. Just in January at CES, we introduced this. This is the AW2524H. It is the Alienware 500 hertz gaming monitor. It actually won a Best of Innovation award at CES, which we're super proud of.
Yep.
As the name implies, it has a 500 hertz refresh rate. That is the world's fastest refresh rate. And in fact, this is the world's first 500 hertz IPS gaming monitor. So that's an important distinction that we accomplished 500 hertz on an IPS panel.
And IPS, right, I'm standing here, I can see it. It looks good.
Yeah, you can have like whatever setup, you can look at it from whatever angle you want to, and you're gonna get consistent and accurate colors at a wide viewing angle. This also has a 0.5 millisecond response time. Again, just like virtually eliminates blurring and ghosting in fast action games. And you heard it here first, you can get this on March 21st in North America for $829.99. And you can get it in Canada for $1099.99.
Awesome. And the AW720H dual mode wireless gaming headset and the AW620M wireless gaming mouse available today in North America.
Wow, you just have to show me up, right?
I do. And now I'm going to show you up in this game. Can I play?
Hey, go for it. Back to you, Trisha.
I got to get my setup here.
Thanks, guys. Keep watching for your chance to win a new Alienware X16 laptop featuring NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 series graphics. But first, let's get an inside look at the AW720H headset and the amazing new AW2524H monitor.
Speed and survival go hand in hand. Whether you're on top of the food chain or trying to stay in the game, one thing remains true. Fast matters.
Welcome back to Alienware Mission Control. I'm so excited to introduce a brand new feature that lets you customize and enhance your gaming experience like never before. Check it out. And here to tell us more is Lisa. Lisa, so great to see you.
It's great to see you too, Trisha. How are you?
Well, I'm very excited to hear more about the new Alienware Command Center.
Yes.
Tell me all about it.
With Alienware Command Center 6.0, we've actually redesigned the entire application. We've built it on a whole new architecture with an improved UI and UX so that customers have a fantastic experience. We will start when you first open Command Center. You get this welcome screen, and it takes you through a couple of the features so you get an idea of what you're walking into when you get into Command Center.
I like that. It's a nice little introduction.
Yes, very easy. So let's get into it. When you first open Command Center and get into the details, you will land on this dashboard. This dashboard is a very easy starting point. It is the default. You can see your system and any Alienware peripherals that you have connected to the system. This is my system at a glance.
Yeah, and the battery status right there. That's great.
Exactly, I know. Isn't that fantastic?
Yes.
You have a view of what your performance is and a view of the gaming library, which is makes it easy to see what you've been playing most recently, what you've installed most recently, or what you have favorited, and you can launch from here.
Cool.
There are also multiple ways to get to things from this app. You can see up here in the right-hand corner, you can click in to see what your Alien Effects settings are for color and your peripherals settings.
Nice.
You can click in to see a little bit more on the performance side.
Love it.
Or you can launch your library from here if you don't want to launch a specific game.
Okay.
So let me show you some of the details. Performance settings are very easy. There's this navigation on the left-hand side that allows you to get into that information. We're trying to show people as much information as possible, right? We know our gamers want to dig into every little bit of performance so they can optimize their systems and get the very most out of their Alienware systems as possible, especially when they're gaming. You can see we have these presets up here. Each one of them has a little pop-up that gives you a little bit more information about what each of them are.
Nice.
There are 5 presets and then a custom setting for people who really want to control every aspect of their system. They can customize based on what they're doing, what they're playing, and very easily choose it from here.
Cool.
So let's say you're not quite sure what setting you really want. You can come here and click Preset Specs, and it gives you an overview. This is a visual overview of what's prioritized in this particular setting. So if you want to preserve your battery, you choose the battery option and you can see what's prioritized. Thermal comfort is the highest here. Let's say you want to play in a quiet setting, like a library.
Yep. On-campus library, I get it. You need to be a little quiet.
Yes, take a break from studying, and here you go. You can come here and choose quiet setting, and that helps you prioritize your acoustic comfort. And then we go all the way up into overdrive or max, which prioritizes your overall performance, your CPU and your GPU, and kind of notches down that acoustic comfort.
I love that you have this detail because I feel like these presets can mean different things to different people.
Yes.
So the more information you can give everyone, the better. This is great.
Absolutely. I'm glad you said that because let's say the stars aren't speaking to you. You don't really understand what this is. There's also an actual description that gives you a little bit more information so that you can choose with a little bit more knowledge behind them.
Fantastic.
Let's say you've chosen what you want to utilize. You can see what your performance is from a CPU, GPU, memory. You can see what your storage looks like. And if you want to, you can also switch over to see what your thermals look like when you're playing your games, when you're starting up your system, and you can get as much information as you want.
Nice.
So you can come in here and take a look at all of the details. More information is always better when you're trying to optimize your system.
I love that, especially if you're into like competitive gaming, being able to monitor that in real time right next to your main screen is fantastic.
Exactly. So this new version of Command Center actually has the ability to open a pop-up. So let's launch our game.
Launched it right from Command Center, nice.
Yes, and as we get into the game, you will see that we have this pop-up here.
Yes.
So I can see, okay, I have it set to max right now. I can see what my performance settings are. If I want to, I can take a look at what my thermal settings are as well. So I can see my fans are running at 100%. I can see what the temperatures are on my CPU and GPU, and that makes it nice and easy to do.
And I assume that pop-up is something you could move around?
Absolutely.
Cool.
So I can take this, I can drag this around my screen.
Great.
Once I get it to where I like it, I can pin it. So I can keep it right there.
Great.
When I launch my game, I can keep my game on my main monitor.
Yep.
And I can have Command Center open on my laptop. And that way I can see right away when I open.
Great.
You can see what the performance is in the game, and you can keep this monitored. And you can actually see the data as you're playing.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and that's fantastic. So I can keep track of all of these things from this one spot. Again, as much information as possible is easy to access. And this is just in the dashboard.
I love that. That's cool.
Yes. When I'm ready to go back to Command Center, I can, either exit this or I can click here.
Okay.
So let's talk a little bit about more customization.
Okay. I always, when I hear customization, the first thing I think of is RGB lighting in Alien FX. Is that where you're going next?
Absolutely.
Love it.
So I can do that a couple of different ways, but it's really easy to get to it from here because I can just click my system and see what my settings are for my system. So
Cool.
I have a bunch of different options here. I can change the zones on my system. I can do individual things. So if I only want to, change the touchpad, I can do that. But it gives me the option to change any of the colors to a variety of different animations or even just static colors. So let's say, if I wanted to change it to an individual color, I could very easily do it and it automatically changes for me.
Very nice.
We happen to like being able to see that rainbow wave.
I was going to say, I'm a Rainbow Wave fan,
It's
personally.
so beautiful, and it looks gorgeous on the system. I can also change the keyboard easily from here too.
Great.
And again, choose individual keys. I can choose to change specific sections if I want to. So I can, change the numbers. I can change the WSAD keys. So
Great.
It makes it easy to customize however you want. And if you have the per key lighting, you can choose individual keys to change specific colors, which is really great. Once you've chosen, all you have to do is just save that preset.
Great.
So let's say I want to change the settings of my external peripherals. So I have an Alienware keyboard, a headset, or a mouse. My mouse is actually connected here. So I can come here and see, okay, I have all of the things. Let's say I want everything to match. I can click this, it selects everything, and then I can change everything that's connected. And I can actually change the colors of everything all at once if I want to.
I was going to ask you that if there was like a quick one button or like very simple way to change the entire color scheme of everything. Say maybe, I don't know, per game, or maybe it's a certain time of the year and you want special festive lighting,
Absolutely.
That's great.
Or mood too, right?
Yeah.
Let's say, one day I'm like, oh, I don't feel like Spectrum. I feel like, having something pulse instead. So I can change that, and I can change the tempo as well, and it would apply to everything that I have selected.
Great.
Let's say you have an Alienware headset, like the one that we have attached to the monitor there. Our headsets are Dolby Atmos compatible. So what I can do is just come in here. I don't have to exit and go to a separate app. It will automatically pop open the Dolby Atmos app for me, and then I can find the products that I have connected to it, and I can change the settings for any of my products. If it's my headphones, if it's my speakers.
Like not having to go to the separate app for that is an awesome improvement. Thank you.
So easy. So one of the really exciting things that I enjoy about this is the library, and we've talked a little bit about it, in the lower right-hand corner. But here's this really great option in the library. System default allows you to take a look at what all of your system details are, including what your service tag is. You can see what all of the information about your system. Super easy place to find that, and very, very handy. Again, one spot for all of your stuff. I would see all of my games if I had more games installed on here. I can launch from here, or I can favorite it, or I can make my adjustments to my alien effects, lighting, or performance based on this particular game. So whether you play 5 minutes, you play 5 hours, that information is going to be here so you can see what is your FPS, what's your average, your minimum, your maximum, what has your temperature been looking like, what is your GPU utilization, and you can make smart adjustments based on that. So if you say, every time I play Dakar Desert Rally, I want to make sure that I'm getting the most out of my system, so I'm going to choose overdrive.
Okay.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I can also, let's say, I want to play Dakar and I want all of my alien effects to change color. What it will default to is it will choose the main color from the cover art for the game, but you can go ahead and change that if you want to, make those changes and save them.
That's fine.
Based on the game. So if I want this to always be, bright blue and green on the keyboard, I can make those changes here.
Yes.
Super easy. And then device features, again, you can change your presets. So if you want a specific DPI, if you want specific settings on your keybinds, all of that happens here. So the next time I launch Dakar Desert Rally, everything will default to the settings that I have.
Lisa, you read my mind. I was going to ask if device feature is your performance and key bindings and all of that per game. That's awesome.
Yes. So this is all about making things easier for our gamers, right? Like people who just want to sit down and get into the game and play and not have to make a million adjustments in 3 different apps every time that they want to sit down and play this particular game. So very easy, intuitive, and convenient. So that's our new Alienware Command Center, and we really hope that people enjoy it. It will be available on the brand new X14, X16, the M16, the M18, and our Dell G series.
Very nice. Well, this is definitely performance made easy. Again, thank you so much, Lisa, for walking us through it, and I can't wait to try it out on my home setup.
Great. I can't wait to hear what you think about it.
It's going to be awesome. All right, folks, and you can try it at home for free if you're lucky enough to win our giveaway. A new Alienware X16 laptop featuring NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 series graphics, like this one here. Keep watching to find out how to enter. But first, it's been quite a year for Alienware since our last update. Let's take a look at some of Alienware's unforgettable events from around the world. Welcome back to the 2023 Alienware Update. Alienware's commitment to esports and education is already well known, but this year, Alienware is taking it to the next level. And here to educate us more about it are Danielle and Ingrid. Hello, ladies. So glad you're here.
Hi, Trish.
Happy to be here.
So happy to have you. Now, we know that Alienware firmly believes in education, but what are some of the resources and programs that we offer to schools and educators?
We actually have a lot of different resources that we offer to educators, one of which is K-12 curriculum that they can use to teach their students. We also have a diversity, equity, and inclusion course geared towards higher education students. We host a Discord server for educators in esports so they can come and just have a really organic community where they can ask questions and share their success stories. We host monthly esports research, collaborative, and K-12 networking calls where they can not only learn from their peers and industry experts, but they can actually build out their esports education network. And we also have a team of strategists like me. So I'm very appreciative of that. But our team of strategists talks daily with K-12 school districts and colleges and universities, helping them understand how they can bring gaming and esports, things that students are passionate about, into their actual curriculum and learning plans. One of the things that we noticed when we were talking with them is that it really started at the professional level, where everybody was watching gamers on Twitch and et cetera. But now it has really cemented itself in collegiate, and they are exploding. We're also noticing that high schools and middle schools are really amping it up with their esports programs. So we're very excited about that. And one of the programs that we're most proud of is Girls Who Game. So yeah, I was a little girl who didn't have any friends that were gamers.
Me too!
Yes. So this is something that is really important to us. It's really based for 4th through 8th grade, and it teaches them, especially the girls, like here's a community, here's how to have confidence and leadership and understanding while you're gaming with your friends and learning STEM skills and actually working towards solving real world problems.
Oh, that makes my heart so happy. As a young girl that loved playing video games but had no idea I could have a career doing that outside of development or competing, it's just awesome. Okay, so what about the naysayers? The people that may think gaming and esports has no place in education. What do we say to them?
They're wrong.
I agree with you, yes.
But seriously, I ask them to look at the research and the data with me. There is actual academic research that shows globally there are around 100 different programs, whether those are certificates, minors, majors, degrees, at the collegiate level to help students that want to get into the esports industry actually achieve their dreams. And those are in all kinds of different disciplines, whether that's business management, coaching performance, even health topics. I also have them take a look at the different careers that are out there for students. You know, gaming has had careers for decades, but esports is still very much a growing industry. So the thing that I challenge naysayers with is go out to your preferred job posting board and actually just put in the word esports and see how many dozens or hundreds of job postings come up, whether that is for an AV technician or a coach or even an educator or a professor. And a lot of the times they pay really well and they're at really recognized brand names. That usually changes their mind.
I love that. I feel like when I was in school, if you wanted a career in gaming, you were either a dev or you had to compete at the professional level. And those were like, for a lot of us, we felt those were the only two options. So educating people that there's all of these different options, so much to have a career in, with something you're incredibly passionate about is incredible. What about what's going on with college campuses right now? I know you talked a lot about collegiate, and I saw something about the Esports Lounge that you built at UT Austin.
Yes, we are super excited about that lounge. We have an amazing partnership with UT Austin. They have a great program for gaming, right? They've recognized everything that Danielle's just said. And so as Alienware, we came in and we propped an Alienware gaming lounge in their student union. And it has been an amazing result there. You have people that are hardcore gamers that go in. You have people that are novice, right? They're walking by the lounge and they're curious. And we're sparking that curiosity. We have a space where people can come in and play competitively or just in between classes. And so, one of the things that we talked about with the gaming team on campus was that they didn't really have a place with, top of the line systems with good Wi-Fi, a space for them, for their team to practice and compete, right? So you're in an apartment, you're in a competition, or you're playing with your friends, and then your Wi-Fi goes out, and you're like, oh my God, right? And so We don't want that. So that's what the gaming lounge is for. It's been super, super successful. And now we're saying, well, what is the next level? How do we make this a bigger program? And so we're actually looking into athletic scholarships. We want people to have access to that technology, to the information, what can you do with gaming? And so we're gonna be piloting a lounge on wheels, really hitting those middle school students, those high school students, and other colleges. And that's what the mobile lounge is for us. It's an opportunity for everybody to have access to what gaming is and the opportunities that are there for them. And then the big announcement that we are making is that we're actually going to be going to 5 of our partner university campuses. Top secret, but please stay tuned. Check it out on Arena. We'll put it out there.
Love that so much. I mean, when you think about, you know, for me as a kid, like I didn't have the best system when I was a kid by any stretch of the imagination. So having a high-end rig to practice on could make all the difference for some of these,
for sure,
you know, prospective professional competitors. That's so cool. All right, wow. There is so much to learn about all the fantastic things that Alienware is doing in the education space. Thank you so much, Danielle and Ingrid. Thank you both so very much for being here today. This is awesome.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Yes. All right, there's still more updates yet to come, including your chance to win an awesome new Alienware X16 laptop featuring NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 series graphics. And speaking of awesome, we've got the world premiere game trailer of Flamekeeper.
Welcome to Orbit, a land with a burning issue. All of its eternal fire was stolen, and you will bring it back. At the cost of your life. The cuddly little folks of Orbis are here to help. But out there in the wild, you're on your own. Die. Repeat.
Welcome back to Alienware Mission Control. With a vision of uniting PC gamers around the world, Alienware Arena is the place for free gaming content, event coverage, tournaments, and advice for all PC gamers. And in 2023, Alienware Arena gets even better. And here to guide us into the Alienware Arena are John and Josh. Welcome, guys. Great to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yes. And for those of you who may not know out there, what is the Alienware Arena?
So Alienware Arena is our community hub. So that's where we can show off all our latest products. We do giveaways, we do sweepstakes, including one we just launched today with Destiny 2's latest expansion, Lightfall. And there's just all the kind of arena activities and the Alienware activities you want right there.
That is the destination.
That's
all
where
right,
you go.
now I peeped a new homepage, yes?
Yes, we're very excited about the new homepage. We've been working on that for a long time now. And we wanted to make a change there so that there's a lot more information on the homepage. So when you get there right now, there's giveaways right at the top, all the latest Alienware news, and even the Hive members' Twitch stream will be showing up right on the front page. So we wanted to make sure it was a lot of new things there. You can see the amount of quests you have right away.
Now tell me more about these quests.
So the quests are really cool because those are different things that you can do to earn more ARP. You can watch Hive member Twitch streams. You can play certain games on Steam. There's a ton of things you can do to earn more ARP to use on swag. You want more Alienware gear? You got it. And you can also convert them into Dell rewards, which is a really awesome opportunity.
Yeah, so you can get swag, Dell rewards help you to get hardware and peripherals. There's also a game vault, yes?
Yeah, the game vault's really cool. That's where you can get full copy games from AAA partners, brand new games that are just coming out. We've got a lot in there right now. So make sure you check that out if you do have some ARP to spend.
Awesome. Now, Alienware Arena is also the hub for community events. Talk to me a little bit about those events.
Yeah, so we've recently launched new community events, which are really cool. So what we do is you can band together as a community to complete kind of different gameplay milestones. And when you go through and play more hours together with the community, we can unlock more rewards. So stuff like more ARP, really big chunks of ARP, but also kind of special cosmetic items from the partners and things like that. And who knows, there's tons of more opportunities there.
Yeah, and it's really bringing everyone together towards a common goal. I love this. All right, now tell me about the new artifact system.
I'm really excited about the artifact system. So the artifact system is brand new. That's what we just rolled out. And it's our kind of collectible card system that we have. But the really cool thing with it is we have these ones called chaotic artifacts. And what they'll do is they'll unlock new ways to like earn ARP or unlock different sections of the sites. One of the really cool things is right now, as we talk, we're dropping a new one in the marketplace where you can actually earn double the amount of points you get while watching Twitch. So you put that on your profile, activate it, and you're good to go.
Oh, I love it so much. All right, now, Josh, tell me a little bit about the Alienware social community.
It's a great place to be. Over the past couple years, we've been making some really great strides in creating content and imagery that really reflect how setups exist in the real world. And something we've noticed is that our community takes a lot of inspiration from us, and we take a lot of inspiration from them. And so I wanted to take a moment to really look at some of the most incredible setups we've seen recently.
Ooh, I love looking at builds. Let's do it.
So this one here is Dino Cornell. He's actually part of a member of the Forge, that program that we have. If you've been on TikTok, you've probably seen some of his millennial gamer setups. I love this setup. He's got the Aurora right there in the top corner. It's just like a really cool kind of what I always wanted. Like, it's when you were growing up, I always wanted a room set up with a ton of figures and a ton of cool things going on there. I love his office.
Yeah, and like all the lights around the room really kind of set the ambiance, set the mood. Looks like a cozy place to be.
I agree. Super clean. Love the figures. Very well done.
So this one's Mog Rules from our Reddit community. I really enjoy how simple and clean the setup is. It's really got plenty of monitors, plenty of space, and plenty of Alienware gear in there too.
Yeah, Mog's really awesome. He's one of the moderators of the unofficial Alienware Reddit community that we have. So he's been collecting stuff for the years, and he's got a ton of really cool systems there. So I love the cleanness of this setup that he's got going on. And you can see a lot of our older swag that he's kind of collected in the background of the picture too.
Is that under desk ambient lighting I see too? That is impressive because I feel like that's where most people are trying to, do a lot of cable management and kind of hide stuff. So drawing attention to it instead, I feel like that is a baller move.
So this one is from Sugar and Sass on Twitter. It's really incredible to see a dual monitor setup like this. You really see all the Alienware lighting come through in all of our peripherals. And just seeing that subtle glow on the Alienware side of the Aurora there, just really incredible.
Yeah, I love the dark room setup so you can really see those alien effects kind of just showing through. And it just looks like a cozy space. I really like it.
It's true. For those of us that love RGB, you got to dim the lights a little to get the full effect.
Yeah. So this one comes from Darkonio on our Discord server, which, by the way, Alienware has our own Discord server, discord.gg/Alienware, just throwing that out there. I had to pick this one right away because there's a foosball table right in the middle of the room. Is that not amazing? You can also see a lot of our older desktops he's got on display. It looks like he's been playing with Alienware systems for quite some time.
Yeah, you can even see an older Alienware laptop down in the shelving unit there in the back. But really all the lighting in this place, it looks like about maybe an attic-style office. It really feels like a cozy place to be, really comfortable.
Now I'm considering buying a foosball for my gaming room.
So this one's digital craft post-production from Instagram, and what I really love about this setup is that it features not only our laptop, but our monitor, and that's really something that's incredible, and I always loving to see it every time, no matter how common it is.
Yeah, it's such like a minimal space too. It's just really clean. I feel like I'd be really productive if I was working at my desk and it looked like that in front of me. It's just a really nice shot too. Like, he did a great job framing this.
I feel like this could be an unofficial advertisement for the cable management that's built into the monitors as well. Beautiful.
Ooh. Listen, you said it, not me. So this one's Easy Boyk on Instagram. It's an incredible reel, really showing both the verticality, all the RGB, all the alien effects, and just how Alienware can fit so effortlessly into any setup. I think it's great.
This one's really cool because I feel like you need that video to actually see it in motion with the different colors and the things going on there. Like, if they sent us like 20 pictures, we might be able to get it, but the video throws it together really nicely.
Yeah, the spinning chair transition, well done.
Yeah, this one comes from Nerdages too, who's another one of our Forge members. He's got some really cool setups going on here. His office is kind of a space station theme, but if you look, he's got the monitors, he's got keyboards, he's got 2 Auroras underneath his desk there. It's just a really nice setup. Clean, but he's got his figures, he's got all the things in the background, so it's just a nice office. It makes me feel like home.
Yeah, I see plenty of Alienware gear there, plenty of UFOs, aliens themselves. 3 monitors. He looks like he's playing God of War as well, and this whole space just makes me want to be there instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a gorgeous setup. Well done.
So this one is from Nick Terrestrial on Instagram, and what I really enjoy about this setup is how ethereal it is. It's really just like really well done, well built. You've got plenty of Alienware gear there, and it just feels like it's somewhere I can be productive and just feel like I'm at home.
There's just also a lot of gear in this studio. Like there's a lot of things going on. So it's really cool to see all of it in the way they've got it set up. It looks like I can see like 3 monitors and almost like a triangle setup. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's what I was initially looking at it thinking, is that a mirror there? Am I looking? No, it's just that much gear in one shot. So this is perfect for the household with multiple gamers.
So this one comes from PC Philanthropy. Really cool setup. He does a lot of work with us. We talk to him a lot because he's a collector of some of our old gear as well as the new stuff. So a lot of really cool things that he's done. I know he's worked with you in the past, right, Josh?
Yeah, he's helped us out with a little bit of stuff on social, and it's really incredible to see all the old stuff and the new stuff. He really enjoys how Alienware's come from our beginnings to even now. He even owns the Aurora R15 and goes way back to some of our vintage stuff as well.
Yeah.
I love that. You get the whole history of Alienware in one account.
This one's really cool from Vexus Nexus on our Discord channel. It's got the RGB setup in the chair itself. That alone is a winner for me.
Even the name Vexus Nexus sounds like a tongue twister, but yeah, seeing all of this setup, just all the lighting, all the alien effects on the products themselves really just sends it home for me.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a minimal setup too. It's a smaller desk, but the RGB really shines through
makes
here.
It pop.
I need to know where to get that kit to do that to your gaming chair. We're gonna link up on social media. I've got questions. Great setup, so well done, Alienware community. So cool. I mean, what can top that?
I think we actually have one more community video to show you.
Okay then, I stand corrected. It's hard to get better than, I hope I'm saying your name correctly, Drain.row. That was amazing. So that was a community-made video.
Yeah, he posted it on Reddit, and we kind of like passed it around the office, and everyone was like, this is amazing. We loved it. It looked so cool, and it's so fun to see that kind of like creation and creativity from the community.
Yeah, it was all over our team's channels, literally everywhere. We even learned that he took apart his own laptop to understand how all the components fit together to really make all those explosion effects.
I mean, that is really going above and beyond. I love it. Hats off. Well done. Speaking of well done, Josh and John, thank you both so much for being here today. This was awesome, and we'll see you on the arena.
See you there.
Sounds great.
All right, stick around. In just a few minutes, we'll show you how to enter to win your very own brand new Alienware X16 laptop featuring NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 series graphics. But first, did you notice the very cool Alienware apparel some of us, like John here, have been wearing? Of course you did. Here's how you can get some of your very own.
Hi there, I'm Josh. I'm the social planner here at Alienware. The core line of our new Alienware apparel, specifically the Interstellar collection, is already available in the US on Alienware.com. As you've seen in the Alienware update so far, my colleagues are already styling the brand new Alienware apparel. It's incredibly comfortable, it's gender neutral, and it's 100% cotton, so anyone can wear them. Coming back to making apparel, we knew we had to start from the ground up. So we picked the fabric, the silhouette, the designs, even all those little details you see. The keen eye among you might notice that some of those secrets include a reflective logo, customized end cords, even a zipper that can open from the top or the bottom, and some secret hidden pockets for you to find later. We wanted you to feel confident and comfortable when showing off your favorite brand.
The attraction towards new experiences is powerful. Alienware gear isn't made to resist that pull. It's made to accelerate it, to transport you to new places where you can embrace difference and leave familiar behind, bringing you ever closer to the ultimate experience. See you on the other side.
everyone. Welcome back to Alienware Mission Control. We've had so many great announcements and products as part of the 2023 Alienware update so far, but we've saved something really exciting to talk about, and it's happening right outside our windows behind me. Want to know more? Yeah, you do. Alexa, David, and Michael, take it away.
Thank you so much, Trisha. Hi, everyone. I'm Alexa, a content creator from Team Liquid. Alienware invited me to check out their new Fortnite map a few months ago, and now we are here in Defy City. And I believe you guys have some news to share.
We do, but we're going to save that for the end. Let's have you hop in, take a look around. We'll actually tell everyone what we're seeing on the screen.
Can you guys please introduce yourselves? What is it exactly that you guys do?
Yeah, so my name is David Chen. I work for Alienware. Currently, I'm tackling special projects, and one of those is working with Atlas Creative to build out Defy City.
And I'm Michael Harriger. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Atlas Creative, and we're a team of designers and creators that built this city.
So, for those that don't know, what exactly is Defy City?
Defy City is the second map that we've built within Fortnite Creative in the past couple of years. Visually, it's inspired by one of the commercial campaigns that we just launched last year. At the end of the day, Defy City it's a test. It's an exploration and building out interesting virtual experiences. We're really looking to find that fun intersection of fun Fortnite gameplay with branded content that's interesting.
So why did you guys choose to build Defy City inside of Fortnite?
So there's a lot of different games, engines, and platforms that you'll see different companies and brands exploring right now. We're really interested in building within Fortnite. At the end of the day, Fortnite is already a massively popular game around the world. It's free to play. You can play it on a variety of devices, smartphones, consoles, PC. And we are also really intrigued about the idea that Fortnite is rooted in Unreal Engine. We think Unreal Engine has a lot of interesting capabilities for the future of how Alienware builds out these digital experiences.
Yeah, so Michael, what kind of tools do you actually use in Creative to build all those things?
Yeah, so at Atlas, we have a full team of designers, engineers, and writers that built this city out. And we use Fortnite and Unreal Engine to do that.
So with all of that, is there anything else that we can expect for the future of Defy City?
So there's some interesting news on the horizon. I know Michael's been really privy to that. We're gonna finish up our season 1 here shortly. So we've got 2 episodes left, episodes 4 and 5. And then when we start looking forward into June, I think one of the immediate things is we're gonna figure out what are all the new capabilities for Unreal Engine Fortnite. And once we've figured that out, we are going to kick off essentially season 2, version 2 of Defy City based on all the possibilities of the new Fortnite.
Yeah, so Michael, what information can you give us about the capabilities of Fortnite, with this Unreal Engine that's coming out?
Yeah, for sure. So they've announced that it should be coming in March, and it's called UEFN, or Unreal Engine for Fortnite. And really the overall goal for them is to eventually get to a point where we all have the capabilities of Unreal 5, which is one of the most powerful tools out there for creators. So we're really excited about what that means for Defy City.
That's awesome. So David, what do you hope Alienware gets to do with all of these new tools?
It's gonna be an interesting, wildly powerful playground to make whatever's in your head. And so I think for us, we want Defy City to be known as a place where fun game modes in Fortnite come to life, no matter what's popular, in any given week or month. And then additionally, Michael and I are still planning it out, but we want to figure out how to give players a voice in upcoming modes. Be able to vote on what minigame style, what modifiers, what difficulties, and build out unique Fortnite experiences that may not exist anywhere else.
Definitely. Did you guys see that shot, by the way?
I did. Okay, hold on. Let's see another round. Let's see what you do here.
Hit that one again.
One shot.
You got this.
Oh, nice.
There it is.
So easy.
Nice. So this is the Alienware building. Here we've got the 1v1 in our lobby. There's a bunch of other activities that we've got in the Defy City City Center as well. I think there's the arcade over here to your left in the item shop as well.
Let's go to the item shop.
Yeah, for sure. So when you go into this item shop, this is a place where you can upgrade your weapons. You earn gold through every game you play, and this is where you can spend it.
What weapon should I get?
I recommend, yeah, that's a good one.
So depending, I guess, on the mode for that episode, it gives you the opportunity to kind of fine tune what weapons, what items you want to bring in into how you play for that episode.
Yeah, and then you can go back in there and then just 1v1 your friends.
And then to the left here is the arcade. Michael, you gonna talk about the arcade?
Yeah, for sure. So the arcade has two kind of sides to it. One is laser tag, where you can go and play a free-for-all with friends. And then there's the aim trainer, which you're going in now. And that is where you can basically practice, get even better so you can compete with your friends.
So on the screen right now, it's kind of showing the targets that you've been hitting. One of the things that Michael and I are talking about for the future is, how do we build out leaderboards? How do we build out capability to potentially reward players with prizes, with hardware maybe, if they perform really, really well? There's a lot of things that we're learning now so that we can have a much more engaging experience in the future.
That's literally so cool. So do you guys have any idea of when we can start seeing these features and playing with them maybe?
So we've been working on episode 4 for a couple of weeks now. It's actually gonna be the final episode before our big season 1 finale. We're getting it wrapped up pretty soon, and I think we're hoping to release it very shortly.
What? That is so cool. When can I play it?
We are actually gonna go live with episode 4 right now, here as we speak.
All right, well, I'm gonna need to wrap this whole thing up because I have to get back into Defy City. If you need a few pointers on how to get into Defy City, we've got you covered. Visit the link on the screen and you're good to go immediately after the show. Back to you, Trisha.
Thanks, Alexa. That looks like so much fun. Folks, that's it for the 2023 Alienware update. What a great show. We would love to get your feedback on how we can make the Alienware update even better in the future by filling out a brief survey. Scan this QR code, fill out the survey, and you'll get 50 ARP. And now, here is your chance to win the awesome new Alienware X16 laptop featuring NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 series graphics. Are you ready? Just scan this QR code to fill out your entry form. Got it? Good, and good luck. Okay, that's it for the 2023 Alienware update. Thanks so much to all of our Alienware experts and to all of you for watching. I'm Trisha Hirschberger. Good night from Alienware Mission Control in Defy City, everyone.